Hello, welcome to the channel. It's me, Chris Brooks. I hope everyone's well. Now, for those who follow the channel, you will know that I've had on Hornsey Wood Academy, and we last time talked about the ID issue, Companies House wanting our ID. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share something very important, something that affects every company director in the UK, whether you're a running business or a dormant company. The government, through Companies House, is rolling out new ID verification rules under the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act 2023. On the surface, it's about fighting fraud, but dig a little deeper and some serious legal and ethical questions come up. So I have written a formal letter to the Registrar of Companies. In it, I am asking direct questions. Are we being asked to break the law? Is this identity really us, or a legal fiction? What about our rights, our consent, and the terms we originally agreed to when we registered our companies? This isn't just about paperwork, this is about who we are and what we're being compelled to comply with. Stick with me as we go through the letter, and let's unpack the truth behind this policy together. Do let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Let's take a look.
To Louise Smythe, CBE Registrar of Companies. Companies House, Crown Way, Cardiff, CF 14 3UZ, United Kingdom, DX 330 FIDU, Cardiff. Subject: Formal request for legal clarification regarding identity verification under the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act 2023. Dear Registrar Smith, I write in my capacity as Director of Christopher Anthony Brooks Ltd, Company number 1570792, a dormant limited company registered in England and Wales. As you will be aware, the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act 2023 introduces new identity verification requirements for company officers. Before I proceed with any submission of personal data, I require immediate and comprehensive legal clarification. Company status and disclosure. Nature of Companies House. Is Companies House a government agency or a private limited company? Please provide your Companies House registration number and the full legal names, roles and forms of ID of your directors or officers. Applicability of the EXTA requirement. What was the date on which this requirement became law? Which exact sections of the Economic Crime and Corporate Transparency Act 2023 impose a mandatory obligation on directors with penalties for non-compliance? Does failure to comply represent a breach of statute or simply an administrative policy? Entities affected. Does the requirement apply to all UK registered bodies, including courts, police, DVLA, NHS, political parties and private banks? If not, please explain the legal basis for any exclusions. 2. Nature of legal identity and potential joinder. Legal fiction versus natural person. If identity documents refer to a legal fiction, a Crown-registered entity, are directors being required to falsely represent themselves as that fiction, in breach of Section 2 of the Fraud Act 2006. Scope of identification. May directors verify and disclose the names and legal identities of other directors and relevant persons, such as politicians or judges whose names appear in uppercase as corporate entities. 3. Consent, legal rights and remedies. Change in terms and consent. Was this new requirement disclosed at the time of initial company registration? Is a full refund, with interest, payable if directors did not consent and now face unannounced additional charges? Compensation for labour provided. Since directors are agents of a non-living company, is there a mechanism to invoice for labour, time and administration expended fulfilling identity verification obligations? IV. Legislative process and authority. Democratic legitimacy. How did Parliament formally enact these requirements? Was there a vote or other democratic mechanism, e.g. pursuant to Canon 3228? Please confirm that these requirements are properly enacted under constitutional and statutory rules. V. Central question. Am I being asked to break the law by falsely identifying as a legal fiction, or am I not? This fundamental question demands a clear and honest response. If state-issued documents do not identify the living man, but a Crown-created person, how can they lawfully be used as identification under criminal law? I request a written response to each of the above points within 14 calendar days. Until I receive satisfactory clarification, I shall defer the submission of any identity documents or personal data. Please treat this letter as a formal inquiry under common law rights of transparency and without prejudice to any rights or remedies available to me or my company. I appreciate your prompt attention to these important legal and constitutional matters. Yours faithfully, Christopher Brooks. Director, Christopher Anthony Brooks Ltd. Company number 157000792.
So there you have it. That is the letter which has been sent off. It was sent off on, what day are we now? As I record this, it's Thursday, so that was sent off yesterday. So Wednesday, that was sent off Wednesday, recorded delivery. So they should have it now. So now I look forward to getting my response, which I will of course post on here. And we'll have a look at that together. But for now, let me know what you think. Look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.